This time I'm looking at a line from John Scofield. This comes from tune Creeper, taken from the John Scofield band Up All Night. So let me play it a couple of times, then we'll pull it apart. Okay, before I get into the analysis, just a reminder that if you'd like to see a transcription of this line, you'll find a link in the description down below. Okay, so this line from John Scofield, it starts out over a B major sharp 11 chord, and this, just a Lydian sound. And he starts off with a little two-note pickup, starting on the preceding bar on beat 4, 3rd 16th. So you'd get this, 3 and 4. And he starts off playing, so A sharp, B, D sharp, E sharp, F. And this, we can look at this, we can see this is all B Lydian. But also, considering what comes next, I can suggest he's maybe playing B major 7 arpeggio, then moving into an F sharp major 7 arpeggio, because he plays this, the E sharp, F sharp, A sharp, C sharp and F sharp, all of which from F sharp major 7 arpeggio. So this F sharp major 7 is basically built off the 5 in B Lydian. So yeah, I'd suggest it's B major 7, then F sharp major 7. And he follows this coming back down a B major 7 arpeggio. So it's a lovely idea, this, moving between these two arpeggios. And he follows this. This little phrase, it's all B Lydian, apart from this chromatic passing note of G natural. So yeah, after that B major 7 arpeggio, which comes down, moves to the G natural, then G sharp, then A sharp, then B, G sharp, A sharp, F sharp. There's another way you can see this. This G natural, we could also see it as implying a 5-1 kind of idea, going from D sharp 7 to G sharp minor. G sharp minor being the relative minor. So it's kind of implying a little 5-1. So yeah, there's a couple of different ways we can see that. Then the chord changes to, well, it changes to basically it's the same B major sharp 11, or sharp 4, but over a C sharp. So you've got that same chord, over B, then over C sharp. But it's kind of a C sharp mixolydian sound. And over this, he plays around basically a C sharp 7 arpeggio. Over this chord. So where did we get to? So he slides down to the major 3rd as it changes chord to C sharp, and down to the C sharp, then up to the G sharp. Then to the G sharp and coming down, back down. So that's all just a C sharp triad. C sharp triad. It's a bit of a tongue twister. C sharp. Then he moves down chromatically to the flat 7. And follows it by skipping up to the 6th or the 13th. It's A sharp. Comes down to G sharp, then down the scale, down the mixolydian. So down to the F sharp, which is the fourth. Then, nice little bluesy idea, goes down to the minor third, then hammers onto the major third. And back to the C sharp. So it's like the C sharp 7, nice kind of bluesy C sharp 7 arpeggio kind of idea. Then the chord changes again, this time it's to C9. And over this, he kind of goes into a C mixolydian idea. So it's kind of just moving kind of what he's already down a half step, or where he was playing around down a half step. You get this real nice sort of motivic rhythmic idea. There's a little bit of ghosting, there's like a little ghosty in here. He does tend to ghost notes quite a bit in the way he plays. But yeah, he's playing around C mixolydian, I think we'd say. So yeah, just going from the A to the G, B flat. First time going to the E, then plays the same phrase again. And this time goes to the F. And then the chord changes again. This time takes this same kind of voicing up a whole step, but still keeping C in the bass note. So just as an aside, I mean, you know, there's sort of different voicings as the tune goes on, but the principle of what he's doing here is he's kind of taking one chord shape and changing the bass note for the first two chords. Then he's sort of doing the opposite thing for the next two chords. He's keeping the bass note the same, but then moving the chord voicing up a whole step. Sounds very cool. Okay, and over this chord, this D9 over C, I guess we can call it, he stays around. I mean, I suppose you'd say it's a Lydian flat 7 idea. I mean, the harmony is sort of suggesting Lydian flat 7, which is mode 4 and melodic minor. But he's playing around C minor pentatonic. Plays this idea. So straight down, C minor pentatonic, C minor blues scale. So yeah, it's just shape 1, straight down. Then to the flat 5, the F sharp, and slides up to the G, then down to the E flat, then to the C. And follows this up, chord changes to C minor after this, but he stays in C minor pentatonic. Actually, the chord hasn't changed yet, in all honesty, so we're still on the D9 over C sharp. But he stays for the rest of the line in C minor pentatonic and does this. At which point it changes to the C minor 7. So here, it's just a nice line connecting shape 1 and shape 2 of the minor pentatonic scale. And he follows it. Again, a couple of ghosted notes in here. There's a C and the G, which is just ghosted. So you get this phrase. I'd say it's all C minor pentatonic, starting in shape 1, sliding up to shape 2, then into shape 3, although kind of playing it's a 3-note per string shape, then back to shape 2 to finish it off. So it's a simple phrase, but it's very effective. And again, you know, the phrasing with the rhythmic phrasing of it, a little ghosting, you know, makes it very characterfully Scofield. The other thing to say about this is he plays this really softly. You know, he's not digging in. He's really sort of playing it softly. This kind of sound. So there's not much attack to the notes as he's hitting them, which is very much in the vibe of the tune. You know, which is very atmospheric and slightly eerie. I think it's a great tune. So let's pull this together slowly. Here we go. 3 and 4. Okay, let's try this half speed with the backing track, and we'll play it a couple of times up to tempo to finish.